It's my body, it's my choice.
Right, it's your body, it's your choice. But choices have consequences.
Exactly.
Right.
But you made a choice to do what you did, and therefore I got pregnant.
And you made a choice to lay up under me and do it.
Y'all ready? Let's go, y'all ready? Let's go. Hey, my connectors, welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, hit subscribe, join the family. If you like the food, it's the place to be. You come and have a little fun with your girl KC.
What's up, my connectors, and welcome back to the channel. So today we have some giant 2-time spicy king crab, and also we're going to talk about Insecure. Yes, I have some Beloved Specklicious sauce, some water, some lemons. So if you are new to the channel, if you could please hit your subscribe button and your notification bell so you'll be notified when a new video is uploaded. Don't forget to share, like, and leave me a comment. I truly appreciate it. All right, so let's jump in, y'all, because we got to talk. Did y'all watch it last night? I'm gonna start with this one. Ooh, on the kick. Shoot. I can't wait to talk to y'all. Let's just hurry up and eat some. Ooh. Mm. That spice kicking my behind. It's tearing me up. I am good. Yeah, dog, they good. Baby, I don't know what kind of concoction they put in that 2 times spicy today, but woo! It's all in my chest. So yes, y'all, child, me and Kit went to debating last night till one of us just said, hey, just hold it for tomorrow. Just wait till tomorrow. He told me, I'm gonna light your mind. Like, you was really showing out tonight. It was so fun. It was fun, but it was just like intense, you know. Then we had to put ourselves in the situation, you know, our past and stuff. It was so funny. Oh, that was good. Let me see if I got all the meat out that knuckle, because that was good. And that leg was good. Okay. They showing that. I got these king crab legs from Costco, y'all, just in case you wanted to know. Dog dirty cook. I was gonna wear my shirt that Tammy gave me, but I'm like, I don't want to mess it up. It's white, it's nice, but I gotta wear it. Y'all know the shirt that said don't worry about it? I'm gonna be dripping sauce all on. I better wait till I eat something cute. Eat something like some oysters or something. Shoot. Oysters and mussels. We ain't right here slanging crabs. Alright, I'm gonna eat this one and then we gotta get into it, y'all, because we might be debating a long time and I don't want the video to go up at 12 o'clock midnight. This thing got intense. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking about it. Stop talking about it. Shoot. Feel like I'm drinking these onions today. Sorry, y'all know I'm smacking. I don't try to. I promise I don't. I don't know what about it today. That thing is hot. I'm sweating. I thought I put the same amount as I always put, but oh. I'm gonna choke 2 times. So anyway, y'all, I might eat just a little bit more and then we're gonna get into it. Oh, it's knuckle good. Look at some of this knuckle meat. Woo. I don't even know if I said hey or welcome back to the channel. I don't even think I did. You know what? And I apologize if I didn't. Shoot. Well, anyway, thank y'all for watching the video yesterday. I'll say that. I really appreciate it. And I don't know if I said it because a lot of people asked me, but that came from a Chinese restaurant. So the sweet and sour came from there. And then somebody asked me, have I tried Polynesian sauce? I haven't. Do I need to make it or buy it? Where do I get it from? Let me know. Because I can do one with like different sauces. Somebody said Polynesian sauce, and then somebody said Polynesian sauce, and she said General Tso. I guess I can get that from the Chinese restaurant as well. So I'm gonna do one with like different sauces. So if y'all know another sauce you want me to try some fried chicken with, let me know. Cause that mumbo sauce was A1, was bomb. So everybody who recommended that was awesome. Tiger sauce. Y'all recommended both of those and they were delicious. To this day, I still love both. So if y'all got some other sauces that you want me to try, let me know. Y'all know I'll pop over to the store and get it. So we can try some different sauces. We have 10 different sauces or 5 different sauces with some fried chicken or whatever you want me to eat it with. Just let me know. I'll try it. All right, y'all. Let's just get into the discussion, okay? Is that cool? Because I'm ready to talk. All right, so I'm gonna come back, and then we're gonna get the drinks, get the content. All right, y'all. So in this part of the video, we're going to talk about Insecure season 5, episode 3. Right?
Yeah. All
right. You want to start it off? Oh, we have a fruit tart. I told y'all I wasn't gonna get dessert, but I figured a fruit tart was okay. And then what's this?
Prosecco margarita.
A Prosecco margarita. Kit made us Prosecco margarita. Okay. All right, you want to start off?
Yeah, so in this episode, we revisit Lawrence and Condola and where they are a year later in their lives. And we start off with Lawrence in San Francisco at his new company, doing good things, you know, doing great things. So he's, you know, doing well with his life. And we see him in a meeting at work, and then we see him later on a date trying to get his social life, you know, back together and back on track, when he gets a phone call that the baby is being born.
Yes.
So he immediately leaves his date. Of course, you know, he pays for, you know, he leaves enough money for her to pay for the meal. Drops out on his date and catches a plane down to LA so that he can get there for the birth. So he gets there immediately after the birth, and he walks in basically to some foolishness.
No, he didn't walk into no foolishness.
Yeah, he did. He walked into some foolishness. He walked into some foolishness because he walks into the room and the mother, the sister, and Condola are all looking at him like,
right,
WTF.
Yeah, right, because you just walked in there and I just had a whole baby and we hadn't really communicated in a while about
what?
The pregnancy, how I'm doing, how the baby's doing it.
He's got a whole life in San Francisco.
Right, so you're not going to be greeted with open arms.
She told him that he didn't have to do nothing. He said, no, I'm going to try and be a part of the baby's life. He didn't say nothing about being a part of Condola's life while she was pregnant.
She's carrying your child. Y'all, first of all, now if I'm wrong, y'all tell me I'm wrong. Okay?
Because this is about to get intense.
Really, for real.
For real. To get intense. First of all, they were broken up.
Okay, I understand that.
He was already moving on with his life, already took a new job, moving to San Francisco. When she comes and says, oh, I'm pregnant, and I'm keeping the baby.
It's my body, it's my choice.
Right, it's your body, it's your choice. But choices have consequences.
Exactly.
Right.
But you made a choice to do what you did, and therefore I got pregnant.
And you made a choice to lay up under me and do it. So choices have consequences.
Right.
See,
so deal with the consequences.
Trying to paint it like it's all on the man and the woman is just the innocent victim.
Right.
He's just the innocent victim that's been done unto. No. She did some doing too.
Right, but you knew what the consequences was when you made a decision.
And so did you.
Exactly. But don't get mad when I decide to keep the child.
And don't get mad when I got a life I got to lead.
Baby. When I tell you. Okay, so he walks in the room and he's greeted by, like he said, her sister.
That frosty reception. He wasn't greeted by anything.
What you want, a warm welcome, my child?
Hey,
first of all, that lady child.
Hello.
That lady child just had a baby with a man that has disappeared on her.
Oh, come on, Charlotte.
First of all, Condola is not just...
No. Condola told that man, basically, she was doing this, she was doing it on her own, and she didn't care what Lawrence did. That's what she said. Now, let's not forget what Condola said. Now, all of a sudden...
Okay, that's fine, but...
All of a sudden, the mama and the sister is looking at Lawrence.
First of all, the mama was like my mama. And she got up and she said hello, and she gave him a hug. Yes, she did.
After she realized...
She was shocked.
What was going on.
But the lady was shocked. You got to give it to the lady. The lady was very warm, and she greeted him. That's what my mama would do.
After the greeting... No,
what you want?
Your mom would have jumped up and hugged and squeezed.
That's what the lady did.
After they gave him the frosty reception.
Kid, you just walked in the room out of nowhere.
What? You act like the man was in Timbuktu.
Kid wants somebody to jump up and hug him and greet him and, hey, how you doing? I'm so glad to see you.
That's not what I want. What I want
that
is
lady was, now
for you not to act like that I'm doing something. I've done something to your sister. She did that to herself.
Well,
she made those choices.
The sister is like Leisha. It's very, very like sarcastic and stuff. And be ready to come back at him and with the slick remarks and stuff. That's my sister. You know what I'm saying? Because your sister got your back. And your sister have seen what you've gone through.
Oh, okay. You made that choice.
Okay, let's go on at the hospital because we're gonna never get. Okay, so anyway, so they meet. The mom was like, "Hey, you want to hold him?" And he was like, "Hey, love man." He held his baby and all that kind of stuff. So then, they went on and left the hospital, right? Well, he went and stayed with his homeboy because he's in town.
Yeah, he went and stayed with Chad.
He went.
One of my favorite characters.
He went and stayed with Chad. Chad that gave him that little medium shirt. He be so funny to me. I love him. I love him.
And while he was with Chad, he made a comment about the frosty reception
First of all,
that he received.
Then he want to get mad because the people done named the baby.
What?
Baby, I what I did. You should have been there.
Yeah.
You should have been there. That's what I did to KIONA.
Wait a minute. First of all,
that's what I did.
First of all, don't be smearing my name all over the internet.
No, I'm not saying. No, Kent was there with all of his kids. But let me tell you something. The day when the lady was supposed to come and do the birth certificate and stuff, I told y'all this story. I thought he had to go to work. He was home. So when I called him, I'm like, "You home?" And he was like, "Yeah." You know, I was livid because I done had a whole child, and I'm thinking you had to go to work. Now, he was there for the birth and all that kind of stuff. I'm just talking about the next day. He should have been there as soon as visiting hours opened up. Immediately. Don't tell me about I just had to do some stuff at home and then I was going to come. I'm pregnant and I'm emotional. You shouldn't have been here. So that's why I changed KIONA's name from an A to an O. So that's why that baby name is spelled the way it is. Because I was pissed off and ain't nowhere. I ain't have nothing else I could do. I couldn't throw no fit. I couldn't do. I said, I'll tell you what. I'm going to change her name. I must have been delirious. I'm going to change the A to an O.
Oh, my goodness.
And that'll get him. And then when he saw the name on the thing, he was like, wait, they made a mistake. They spelled it wrong. I said, no, they didn't. I changed it. Leave pregnant women alone, okay? Especially after they have had a baby. Your hormones are all over the place,
right,
okay?
That's why I stayed home.
Do it, fellas, please. Just do whatever she wants at that time.
Please, God, do. Please. Your life would be so much easier if you just...
Telling you, just do what she wants at that time. That lady is pregnant. She just had a baby. She brought a human into the world. Whew, anyways. Okay. All right, so it was the one the nurse funny though, where she was like, a little tearing. I'm like, lady, you done told all my business. But anyway, so yeah, the mama remind me of my mama, just getting up, hugging, and just like, hey, let's just, you know, make the best of it. And then the Kiki Palmer was like, Leisha be ready to snap. Leisha had your back. So yeah, they named the baby without him. And named it after the grandfather, which it's her child, so she has the right to name it whatever she wanted to name.
Oh, it's her child. Boy, ain't this it. Boy, I'm telling you, man, I am telling you. But that's why I say,
listen,
it's mama's baby and papa's maybe.
So then they go to the first doctor's appointment, and the baby lost a little bit of weight, which is normal.
Yeah, but when it's your first child, because I remember them saying, conversation, hey, lost some weight. Hey, whoa, what's going on? What's happening?
Kent was one of them real first parents, right? Like, he ain't raised no baby, like nieces and nephews. You know, you as an aunt, you done raised the kids, you done seen the kids, you know, went to the doctor's office, you done took the kids to the doctor's office. Kent was like a for real first parent, like every little thing, you know. Don't breathe around my baby. Don't look at him. He had 50,000 rules. If you got a cold, don't come around him. I'm like, man, it's not that serious.
Who that sneeze when they came to visit? I was like, you got to go.
He was just like obnoxious, y'all. My whole family was like, are you serious right now?
Yeah, you got to go.
It was a lot. It was a lot. Okay. So they going back and forth with the doctor. Like, is the baby okay? And Lawrence was like, well, what's going on with the milk? And I'm saying to myself, bruh, what difference is it gonna make? Because you got to go back to San Francisco or wherever you going.
Exactly. Remember that. Remember that. You all remember them words for later on.
So, they go back and forth, and she's pissed off because he's like, why you questioning, you know, what I'm doing? You know, I'm already insecure a little bit, and it's my first baby or whatever, and then you asking all these questions and carrying on. I'm like, child, whatever. Don't, especially when I'm doing the best I can, breastfeeding and all this stuff, and he coming there with all them 50-11 questions and stuff.
He was concerned about his child.
Okay.
Why can't he be concerned?
Why the doctor say the babies be ugly?
They are.
He say, oh, they are some creatures that come. I say, really?
But you don't know that. You don't know, as the parent, you don't know that.
They cute to me. I can see, right?
No, because when I went back and looked at some of them pictures, I was like, oh my God, what in the world do we think? And you showing them all around the office and to people, and I'm like, oh,
my baby was cute. I don't care what nobody say. Okay?
Okay. After they
10
had
fingers,
a
10
couple
toes.
days on them. After they have a couple of days
10 fingers, 10 toes. My baby was so cute.
After they squeezed through that canal, first couple of days, they need time
you
to
got
shape
to shake
up.
their head and all that. But anyway, so then they already talked about the baptism without him.
Right.
Listen, nobody got time for you to, you know, be coming down with, you move.
You couldn't pick up the phone and say, hey, this is what I'm thinking.
I got a whole child I'm raising. I don't have time to, every time I do something, to call you and inform you. I'm raising a whole child, whole human, while I'm trying to keep my sanity.
A choice that you made.
Right, it's my choice. So don't think that I'm not making the choice to call you.
You know what? See, this is what I'm talking about. You want to have it both ways. On the one hand, it's your child, and I'm doing everything. Then on the other hand, you're not, the man is not doing enough. Which one is it? Which one is it?
I'm going through a lot. I just gave birth to a child, my first child. I am alone, trying to figure this thing out.
I'm going to say it again, by choice.
You made a choice too, remember that.
Yeah.
Ladies, let me tell you something, okay? They gonna smile in your face, talk in your ear, whisper, kiss your neck, do all that stuff. Say everything that they think you want to hear. Okay? Whisper sweet nothings, date you, rub your feet, do all that stuff. And then as soon as that responsibility comes, things change.
Right. And guys, watch yourself. Because they're going to cook, they're going to clean, they're going to put it down. Baby boy.
I know. I'm going to cook, I'm going to clean, I'm going to put it down.
And then they're going to turn into demons.
Yo.
So be careful out there in these streets.
Be careful. Be careful. So at the baby shop, what was wrong with the uncle? He was funny.
Typical uncle.
He gave him $5.
You know who you remind me of?
Who?
Uncle Leroy.
Really?
Just the,
little bit.
The off the wall stuff.
Yeah, Uncle Leroy say, you know what Uncle Leroy asked me? What part of the ghetto you from?
Yeah.
I was like, hi, how you doing?
Like, recognize, like.
I'm like, what? I'm like, okay, Uncle Leroy. Lord, have mercy. So you in love with my nephew? I'm like, yeah, alright. That was a mess.
But let's see. So what happened at the baby shower? So we got to the baby shower, and Lawrence is feeling some type of way because Condola is not. She's dealing with, you know, like you said, dealing with her own thing.
Yeah, postpartum and everything. With
the baby and everything, which is, as a guy, if you're not there, I mean, because when you had our kids, you know, I guess you had your own thing that you were going through. As a guy, you don't understand that. You
right.
don't know, and I can imagine if you're not even there.
Right.
That it's, you know, it's doubly worse. So he in his feelings, feeling like that, you know, she's trying to do something, you know, particularly to him. Right. But she's not, like you said, she's trying to deal with the, you know, with the baby, which is hard enough because they require constant attention,
feeding, everything. First of all, you got the breastfeeding dilemma. Some women, you know, jump right into it like it's, you know, nothing, but they still have to breastfeed every 1 to 2 hours.
Right. And
when they get hungry, they scream, some babies, at the top of their lungs. And I remember one night, Kenyon just couldn't, he just couldn't get enough, or he had eaten and he was still screaming or something. And Kim was like, hey, what's wrong with it? I was like, I gotta go to work in the morning. I was like, well, y'all, that's what I say. When we laugh, it's some stuff. We was even saying last night.
Yeah.
It was just amazed at how we're here, like how we got through all of that. Each child.
Oh man.
Each child is different, requires different. Then when they get sick, it's a whole different story. You know, ear infections and colds and respiratory infections and diarrhea. Just a whole bunch of stuff, y'all. But yeah, so she's dealing with that.
Basic hospital equipment you end up having.
So at the little baby shower, birthday party.
Yeah.
Kelly is a straight fool. You hear me? That lady is funny. They started getting into a little argument because he's trying to be the dad, the father. And she was like, you know, I got it. And he was like, why are you always trying to shut me out? Right? They arguing at the people party. So his homeboy had to pull him to the side and was like, bro, you're going to have to just take it easy. You know?
But you see, that was important because you see the difference between
Lawrence
the father who was there and the father who wasn't. Because he understood the situation. He understood what was going on. He understood what was happening. And just trying to explain it to Lawrence so that,
and you need that,
he can calm down, because the baby does feel that. The baby does feel that.
The argument, the tension, the energy, they feed off of that. They seriously do. I believe that in my heart.
No, I think they do. And they do so in the womb as well. I think because, and the reason why, not so much from the argument standpoint, because when we had Kenyon, we was first married, we was going through our own thing, but
newly married, new baby, everything.
But remember, I used to play the classical music for Kenyon.
Yeah.
So I put the headphones on your stomach, play the classical music.
Or he'll either put it on my stomach or he'll play it in the room. Not real loud or anything, but Kenyon loved it. You could feel him like in my stomach, and he loved it.
Yeah.
And he would just like calm down and stuff, and then when you cut it off, you could feel him getting like agitated and stuff.
But to this day,
when he grew up, he loved classical music. And it's just crazy. Like, he has an ear for it. And he just put up an Instagram post today. He was talking, is it Bach?
Yeah.
I think it was Bach. He was playing the guitar to Bach, and he was like, he can always turn a bad day into a good day.
Yeah.
And I was like, that is amazing. That is incredible.
And they all like jazz.
Yeah, they all love jazz because he always played jazz in the house. And they loved it. They loved to hear it. They knew his voice. All kind of crazy stuff, right? I don't know. It's amazing. So it is true. You want to be as calm as possible, not fighting, not fussing.
Yeah.
But I was still going through a lot. That first pregnancy.
Yeah, with Kenyon. Yeah.
First year, job, and so I had the stress of the job and the baby and a new marriage and living together. I went through a lot. Yeah. We went through a lot, but we made it. So yeah, so that's what they're going through. And then Lawrence went going back home, right?
Yeah, I think at that point that's when he went back home and they kind of went their separate ways, and then we got the montage with the two different lives with Condola
because she's up all night with the baby
and stuff like that.
And he going back slanging it and carrying on.
He's living his life. And back to your statement earlier, she's breastfeeding. What is he going to do?
Do something. Just do something. I know, but I'm just saying, just do something. I know you was used to say, I don't have no breast to give him.
No. What
am I supposed to do?
Hey, somebody need to sleep. So why can't it be me?
Wow. I mean, he wondered why. I had all three of them on the side of 95.
Gentlemen, encourage the breastfeeding. You can get you some good night rest.
Wow. Now he's snoring. But yeah, so that's what's going on with them.
Yeah. In
a nutshell. It was intense. That last argument.
Yeah, that was really good.
Yeah, but that last argument, that really just showed you how you go from, oh, we love you, Dovey, and you be all in awe, and you be cloud nine, and love is in the air. On my chin. Sugar. Yeah, so you got love is in the air, y'all happy with each other until them responsibilities come, and it's a shift. And every relationship has that shift.
Especially when a baby is involved, because it's such a
a huge responsibility.
Yeah, it's a lot of responsibility.
Nobody can go back. Nobody can go back to live that same life that they were living before.
No, not when you got that screaming baby in your ear. And that whole thing where the baby was crying and they couldn't get the baby to calm down and whatnot. We've seen that many times.
Yes.
Especially Kenyon. I don't know why Kenyon is more memorable than all the others. But
it was our first.
Kenyon, man, is crying and screaming and.
He was our first. It's so sad. And then when Lawrence had a near-death experience, he kind of changed his perspective on everything. Like, to me, it seems like he thought, let me at least do everything I can in my power to cooperate, and maybe it'll make it easier for her. So I think he thought about that when he went home And then Condola was like, you know, she's trying to do everything, but it's hard. So if you are getting help, you know, try and compromise and meet each other halfway.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's, yeah, I think you summed that up good. I think that is definitely what that whole thing was about, is both of them, you know, giving a little bit.
Yeah.
And when you have a when you have a child that's in the middle, you're gonna have to give a little bit.
Yeah.
You can't be, you know, if it's just the two of you, yeah, you can hold your ground and you can be rigid and this is what you want and don't want. But when there's a child involved, you do have to have some compromise.
Yeah.
Because, you know, just like the there's so much you have to deal with, just like with the parents, like his parents wanted the child to be, you know, baptized.
Oh, that's another thing you got to deal with,
and all this kind of stuff.
Family. So one family is saying, no, we're gonna do things this way, and then one family is like, no, we're gonna do this way. I'm gonna retake it back to the church, and I'm gonna dip his whole body so he can be saved and sanctified and filled with the Holy Spirit. Okay, you don't just bring no water on his head. So you got that whole thing going on. Ooh, thank God we have to deal with that though.
No.
Ooh. So yeah, so you got that, and then one more thing happened after the baby shower, after the little baptism. I know they called each other and was like, you know, this isn't really working. It was something.
That was the end of it.
Oh, okay.
Well, one of the things that they showed was how, because of the distance. Yeah. And Lauren's supposed to show up every week. Yeah. Okay, so Lauren's supposed to show up every week, right? So then he fight for this. He wants this Friday, and he want this, and he want that. So you try to meet him halfway. You're like, okay, you know, that's fine. We'll give you that Friday. Then you call and say, oh, I ain't gonna make it. How are we supposed to make this work, bro? How? You fight for these days that you want, and then you keep saying, I'm not coming. I'm not showing up. Right, and I think that was a good contrast to Condola, who was like, oh no, you can't take the baby. So I think that was a good contrast, where they showed her sometime in this. Listen, and then he wants to take the baby for what, a week? Then he wanted to take the baby. That was the other thing. That was the other thing. They wanted to take the baby for a week, and she didn't want him. And she's not comfortable with it. First of all, the baby's too small for you to take the baby for a week. Why? Because you don't know what to do in certain. I've been with this baby every night. Mama. His mama not there. He got some other. No, he was talking about. Why you got to be disrespectful? I ain't disrespectful. I'm just saying, what you finna say, that lady? Wow. What you finna say? What were you about to say? I was about to say the part I was talking about. Oh, I thought you were talking about another female coming to take care of my child. Why not? Y'all got these rusty dudes around our kids. So what's the difference? But that wasn't what I was saying. Remember at the baptism, he brought up the fact that he wanted the mama to spend time. He wanted his family to spend time with the baby for a week. No, we're not doing that. Right. Why not? First of all, the baby. You want your freedom from the baby. You want somebody to help you with the baby. And then when he offered to take the baby for a few days, now it's a problem. You're going to take the baby for a few days. Now it's a problem. See, this is what I'm talking about. What? That's a lot. That's a lot. First of all, you want him to come and take the baby off your hands. So he offered to take the baby for a few days. I don't know if he said a week or a few days. The baby cranky. You know they get gas and colic. You don't know what to do. They don't know what to do when the baby get colic like that. Yeah, I do. Take it to a grandmother. I know exactly what to do. You just drop them off at an auntie or a grandmother. I'm gonna tell y'all about the first father over there. Okay, first of all, he said, "Don't nobody keep my baby, and then my baby, and then my baby, my son, my newborn."
My firstborn Z. All that, right? I'm at work. I call, hey, babe, you know, how's the baby doing? Oh, I went on to take him to your mama house. I just couldn't take it no more. I had enough. That dude is hyper. It's like, so you just dropped them off? Every time I looked up, yeah, that is the drop-off king. You hear me?
Hey, if somebody call and say, hey, you know, you want to bring the kids over?
Kid had to throw them kids.
Grandparents?
Kid had to throw them kids in that back seat so fast. I don't even know if they were buckled up. You hear me?
Oh man, you used to leave for work probably by 8:30 or something because you like to be there early. I used to have them at your mom's house by 9:30, 10.
I think he had already had a secret bag packed and everything. I'm thinking the kids gonna be home and stuff.
No,
like
I didn't
that.
have to pack the bag because you always had a bag packed.
He had threw the stuff in the car.
And go.
And I called mom like, Mom, what you doing? Oh, none of the kids over here. I said, he done dropped the kids off.
Woo, boy, it's tough.
Wow.
It's tough, boy. When you let me put this in context. And
but no, y'all. But
I'm sure
he kept. First, let me say this though. I work nights and stuff, a lot of nights. And he had a routine with the boys and, I mean, with the kids, period. Brush your teeth, take the bath, read them a book every night. So he had a routine with them. So he was in their lives. But on weekends, when he needed like a little break and I had to work doubles and stuff, child, please, kid, and drop them kids out. But he was there. When I say there, he was there from start to finish. From birth to all of them grown. He still, you know what I'm saying? So he never left. We never did we separated. You're not together and all that kind of stuff. So he is an excellent father. Excellent father. I'll give you that.
Thank you.
Now, husband, no. That's a whole different story. No, I'm just kidding. But father first. He's an excellent father. I will never take that away from him. And I had help. I don't know what it is like to not have help. I had help. A lot of help. And Lord knows I needed it. They don't build them like they used to. Your mamas and your grandmamas, we not built like them. I'm sorry. I don't care what nobody say. People be like, you can do that. No. Somewhere in the assembly line, we missed some stuff. Because our grandparents and parents dealt with a lot, took a lot, handled a lot. I'm not built like that. Woo, I'm not built like that. But anyway, I'm sorry to cut you off. Go ahead, baby.
No. I forgot what I was going to say. But I will say this. I hope nobody is offended at my words. Because we just having a conversation.
We just having a conversation, y'all.
We having a conversation.
That's how we was last night.
Yeah, we've had these conversations before. And I definitely respect, you know, any woman out there who is, you know, by herself, you know, raising a child, even if you do have help from the father, because having that child there, you know, with you constantly all the time is, you know, much different than popping in, you know, for the weekend for a few days,
or sending money, paying child support.
Sending money.
Just sending money is easy. Hey, here you go.
I could
$450, you can have it. $750, $800, $1,000, you can have it. Because you don't have that responsibility of having to see why they got a fever. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, kudos to the men that do send money and just want to keep the piece of stuff. But it is a lot of responsibility. So single mothers and women that don't have help and everything like that, you know, much love to you. Many prayers to just keep your sanity, just your peace. Yeah. Because it's a lot mentally. You know what I mean? I know it's a lot physically, but mentally, it gets to be a lot. You just want a break and you just...
Yeah, and especially... And
you love your children. Now, don't get it twisted. Because sometimes when people hear somebody say, you know, I just need a break, y'all. I just need to breathe. You know, people immediately want to say, oh, you don't love your children. No, people love their kids. Okay? Just, come on. Let's just be for real. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, you need a break because it's just constant. And a special shout out to anybody who has the stair-step kids. We had 3 and 4 years, And when you got 3 toddlers, oh my God.
That's why I put that picture up on Khalil's birthday. I'm like, Khalil was just turning 1, and I had KIONA 10 days later.
Yeah. And Kenyon was
2?
About to turn 3.
Yeah, he was 2.
Yeah.
So yeah, yeah, shout out to y'all, cause baby, it's a lot.
But it feels so good when they leave out here 1 year after the next.
Feels so good. It's almost like you become like you on a team. Like, baby, we did it. High five. We got 2 more to go. All right, 2 down, 1 to go. Every day I'm sick. I don't know, y'all. A lot of people might not go through this, but we be like, I can't believe we did it, man. We did it. Like, we really did it. It's a lot. But yeah, that was a good episode, especially that intense argument. That was an excellent episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't tell nobody, don't tell no woman you gonna get your son with or without her. That girl say, what did you say? Oh, I felt that in my spirit.
I did too. Lauren threw down the gauntlet. You're not gonna keep this child for him.
What
he
did
was
you
ready
say?
to go to blows.
That girl saying, get them out my house. Yeah, but then they made up. Not made up, but they talked. So
yeah.
we don't know what's gonna happen, but
well, I think my prediction is that they will figure it out.
They'll figure it out.
They realize that the baby is what's most important.
Yeah.
In the whole, in the whole thing.
Yeah, they'll figure it out.
Yeah.
All right, so that was episode 3. Sorry, I was running a little late today, y'all, but so thank y'all so much for joining me. I really do appreciate it. Y'all leave y'all comments. What's your thoughts? What
y'all
you
don't drag me too bad in the comments.
He love women, y'all. He got much respect for women, but All right, so thank y'all so much for joining me. I really do appreciate it. Much love, peace, and blessings to each and every one of you. And until the next video, continue making connections with endless possibilities. I love y'all. Bye, y'all.